Well, here we are, sitting at Fort Lauderdale. Just started loading passengers. We're heading to Nassau, Bahamas. This was the second leg of the Iron Maiden tour. They flew here from England with some of their gear, but not all of it, and not all our members. They had to fly to Nassau and pick up members of the band and their gear. So I have no cargo on here whatsoever, and I'm loading about 40 passengers, and you can see them on the bus right there heading this way. I figured 40 road crew members came over from England and are going to help load up the gear in Nassau was a good number. So we're gonna load these guys up. Departure time's at 1700 Zulu time, which is about, that's 1 o'clock. So it's 12:30 right now, local time. You can see a pushback tug here, waiting to push me back.
Wing anti-ice going on.
Wing anti-ice off.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Keep that. And turn that wing anti-ice off. He mistook what I said. Oh, 747-400. Here's my overhead panel. I've got my co-pilot help me. You can't see him. His name's Invisibilia. Got everything set up. You can hear everybody loading now. Just waiting for the passengers to load and run through some checklists. Once we get flying, though, I'm not going to commentate anymore. Just going to let you enjoy the flight. And the only time I'll commentate is if I'm talking to the pilot. Go to the outside view and check out the airframe. Beautiful. We asked FedEx if we could park over here for our loadout. It's the only place suitable for this plane. We probably could have parked over here somewhere, but maybe even over here, but this was as good a place as any out of the way. 40 passengers aboard pretty quick. That's one bus load. Already fueled up. Only had to add about 5,000 pounds of fuel. Air card and ground power unit. Those will be removed as we get ready to go. Go back in. I got some views here I'll be cycling through. Wing view, rear, engine view. Once that's that way, there it is on the other side. Got a nose view. Look over the nose. Gotta get my departure brief set up here. We're on the stand. I don't know what that is. I have to look it up. We are a D-rated assumed temp takeoff. Flaps 10. Packs will be on. First, same crew. We're, let's see here, are we underweight? We should be. The max landing weight is 285,764. We're well underweight, so we can come right back if we need to. We got to sit on departure. Let's go with birds. We'll play that when this number gets down to 15 minutes. Okay. That should be it for passengers. Very few today. And we'll close the doors later. The bus is leaving. And here's some planes in the background. What we got? JetBlue sitting over there. There's a JetBlue across the way. What we got here? Bahamas Air or something? JetBlue jet getting ready to take off. There's a Spirit taking off on the other runway, or landing. He ain't slowing down, he's taking off. And got some Silver Wings here. Bunch more Spirits. It's a hub for Spirit. JetBlue makes a lot of flights down here. Get out of the way. I got Delta, Air Canada Rouge, Alaska Airlines. Southwest is down there as well. Oh, there it is. Yep. We'll be taking off on this runway that direction. There goes JetBlue. Alright. Don't have weather radar on. I've heard some storms around. See some puffy clouds that direction. The storms were back behind us. There it is. Heard some thunder from that bad boy earlier. Downtown Fort Lauderdale over there. Yep. Check out. The detail on this paint. See all the rivets. It's beautiful. Oh, we're in Fort Lauderdale now. Got to fly to Nassau, pick up members, and then fly back here for our first concert, so to speak. Then we'll go to Tulsa, and then all of these in this order. .666 is our call sign. You can hear the thunder. You can see me up in the cockpit up there. You can do an actual walk around by maneuvering this. Get a detail on that tail. Gorgeous. Head. They leased this from Air Atlanta Icelandic. And I actually don't know where the plane is now. I don't believe it flies anymore, or it was converted to a freighter. Guys look much better than they have. Want to get out of here before that rain hits the Cessna 208. feeder for FedEx. In a real 747, you get up to the cockpit. Cockpit's behind this door. There we go. How much time we got? 17 minutes. Okay. Well, Spirit just landed. Use reverses. Looks like we got a line down there to take off. I hope they clear out by the time I get ready to go. Got 2 planes coming in. One of them's gonna go around. They're too close. I'll pause it here, and the next thing you hear will be the departure briefing. 15 minutes to go. I'm not going to pause it, I'm going to mute it.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay. It's going to be a standard pushback and start off the stand. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff using D-rated thrust with an assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 10 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the callers continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. The engine out procedure is as per the chart. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use NADP2, LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best we can. Have you got any questions, comments or concerns?
I'm good.
Okay, that's the departure brief complete.
Alright, so I went through and got my route set up. This is our route over there We landed on runway 14. And also went and did our takeoff ref. We got a program outside the sim that calculates all these figures for me. There's JetBlue taking off. Airbus A321. It also gave me an assumed temperature to use. Now it's 29 degrees outside. An assumed temperature means 75 degrees Celsius. At that temperature, your engines would perform less. Just because it's so warm out, less performance, the hotter it gets. So I'm at a minus 15% D rate already, and an assumed temperature of 75 degrees. If I did 0 degrees, it would be full power at a minus 15% D rate. But I also have actual full thrust with just a takeoff, selecting this one here, and a no assumed temperature. That is full maximum power. And this thing would lift off after a couple thousand feet. I don't need to run the engines that hard, so it calculates the best thrust settings to have the lowest amount of power to those engines as possible, but still be safe and get off the runway. I also derated the climb because we are so light. There's 40 people on here, and that is it. This screen up here is all my engine gauges. We got the status screen up right now. It shows all my all of my flight controls where they're sitting right now. And as we taxi out and everything, we'll run a flight control check, and you'll be able to see that move. This is my upper ICUS screen, and it shows any pertinent information we have at the moment in time. Once we get the engine started, a lot of that will shut down. Did he turn those on? He did. Cool. How much time we got? 9 minutes. Should be closing doors. Look at that. And we can look at our doors from the inside by coming over here. Selecting DRS for doors, and that shows on the lower screen what doors are open. There, you just saw that one go out. And this one will go out shortly after the next one to go out. You'll see this little one here too. This one, these three right there are the doors that the passenger is boarded on. Turn the in-game sound down so you can hear me better. Let's hope it's working. And electrical door went out.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you. got our fueling, tech log, and load sheet. I can complete the CDU final pre-flight, which is already done, so I don't need to worry about that. V2 speed 142. Now, V1 is my go no go speed. After V1, you have to take off. It's very low today. You wouldn't really have to, but we'll go ahead and do that. VR is 122. That's when we rotate the nose of the aircraft up. V2 is preferred climb. The MDA is our engine out acceleration height. So if we lose an engine, that we will accelerate at 1,520 feet. Takeoff and load sheet match up. Selecting the takeoff page on my CDU. This is a CDU. That's the computer where you enter everything. This is an MCP. That's your mode control panel. It's how you fly with your autopilot. This is a EFS panel where you set all your navigation displays. We got a weather radar right here. I'm going to go ahead and select that. As soon as it's on, we'll test. Not on yet, but we'll turn that on by hitting this button when we taxi out. Alright, we got...
Shall I turn on the APU?
Yes. Yeah, he'll rotate this. Yes.
Starting the APU.
So now we can watch. AP. That is an engine on the small jet engine on the very back of the plane, right in there. That powers the. You can hear it. Now that's that. You hear. Now you can hear it. Powers the electrics and pressurization when you're on the ground. Which reminds me, I need to turn down. The ECS. What do we got here? Yeah, flight deck set at 21, 22. That's good. About 70 degrees. Okay, it's going to start getting busy. Now the APU's running.
Hi, the cabin is ready to go.
Cleared to close. Short taxi.
Thanks, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, lock the cockpit door. See if these doors are closed. Not yet. We're going to go ahead and shut those. Parking brakes are set. Okay, they're pulling away the air cart, our ground air conditioning unit. So we're functioning on just the APU at this moment, and on generators, and it's also, well, not right now. He doesn't have the packs on. Okay. Okay, I gotta call ground. It's already on. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Can we pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger. You're clear to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thank you. Before start procedure.
Are we cleared to pressurize?
Yes.
Thanks.
Now he'll flip this to auxiliary and the rest to auto. This gives us some hydraulic power. While we're on the ground, the engines aren't running. Okay, configured right for tank to engine. That's nice.
Okay, I'm ready for the checklist.
Okay. Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Auto start.
On.
Oxygen masks.
Set.
Set. Altimeters.
3015 set.
Cross-checked. Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Parking brake.
Set. Set.
Passenger signs.
On and on.
Briefing.
Stated.
Stated. Before start checklist to the line completed. Awaiting start.
Takeoff. Before start checklist below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Takeoff data MCP.
Checked and set.
Demand pumps.
Aux and auto.
Fuel load. Cross feeds and pumps.
Checked and set.
Packs.
2 and 3 off.
Trims.
4 units set. 0 and 0. 4 units set. 0 and 0.
Doors.
Closed.
Beacon.
Both.
Transponder TCAS.
Code checked. transponder.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay. Start sequence is 4 and 3, then 2 and 1. Okay. Start sequence is 4. Start sequence is 4 and 3, then 2 and 1.
Check.
All portable electronic equipment and mobile phones should be switched off as we are now about to start our
Start engines 4 and 3.
Starting 4 and 3.
and equipment. As this information is for your benefit, we ask you to watch and listen carefully. The safety card in your seat. On the upper deck, there is an emergency exit on each side, in the middle of the cabin. In the unlikely event of having to use the escape slide, leave all hand baggage behind and remove high shoes as we may pair the slide. Please now ensure that your table is bolted away, your seat back is upright, the armrest down, and your seat belt fastened.
Start engines 2 and 1.
Starting 2 and 1.
And unfastened like this. When the fasten seatbelt signs are on, you must go back to your seat and fasten your seatbelt securely. For your own comfort and safety, we recommend you keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times as necessary to avoid being disturbed in flight. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided. Masks like this will appear automatically. Stay in your seat until the mask joins you. This will open your oxygen supply. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this, and place your seat, adjusting the band to secure it. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is supposed to be equal to size in your seat. In the event of landing on water, remove the life jacket.
Okay, 4 good starts. Have these guys unhooked. That's Allegiant, I believe. Yep. After start actions, please.
Okay.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
I just gave that guy a thumbs up. He'll move out of the way. After start checklist.
APU.
Off.
Demand pumps.
Auto.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Aft cargo heat.
On.
Pax.
Normal.
Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Ground equipment.
Clear.
Flaps 10 green.
Cleared.
Cleared. ACMS QAR on. After start checklist complete.
Okay. Now this is where I would normally ask them to give me clearance to taxi, but we're just going to pretend we did. Clear left.
Clear right.
Alright, flight controls check. Your controls.
Fully left. Neutral. Fully right. Neutral. Fully down. Neutral. Fully up. Neutral. Waiting to follow your rudders. Fully left. Neutral. Fully right. Neutral.
Clear left. Here we go. Park and brake off. Just a tad bit of thrust to get moving. Signal the cabin crew, please. Signal the cabin crew, please. Okay, looking at my chart. Take a left, right here. And then take Alpha down to the edge. Hey, what are you doing? The plane hitting a fuel truck wouldn't do no damage. You can see the slats on the front of the wings and the flaps. Clear left. Clear left.
Clear right. Before takeoff checklist to the line. Before takeoff checklist to the line. Flaps.
10. Green.
Flight controls. Checked. Stab trim. 6.0 units set. Departure data and clearance.
Confirmed. No flags.
Confirmed, no flags. Cabin, ready. Holding at the line.
I'm not going to talk to him, but I like to hear him.
Lauderdale ground, southwest, market, port 6, request taxi to the gate. Southwest port is port 6, taxi, gate North Left, taxiway Bravo 4, Tango 4,
Weather on?
taxi to gate Alpha 5, using taxiway Bravo 4, Tango, southwest, market, port 6.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
You hear him spool up and take off, 757. See a little rain on my radar right there. I don't see anybody coming, so we're going to go ahead and line up. Runway entry procedure. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Approaching. 10. Left.
Before takeoff checklist, below the line.
Before takeoff checklist, below the line. Lights and strobes, on. Weather radar, terrain, set. Before takeoff checklist complete.
On runway. 10. Left.
Okay, here we go. Takeoff.
Check.
Let the engine stabilize. Thrust.
Check.
Thrust rep.
Check. Power set.
Check.
80 knots.
Check.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Select left autopilot command.
1 to go.
Select left autopilot command.
Left autopilot command.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
After takeoff checklist, please.
After takeoff checklist, landing gear up and off. Flaps up, anti-ice off. After takeoff checklist complete. Flaps up.
Check. We are climbing 5,000 feet per minute. This is crazy.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Okay.
Flight level 100 climbing. Syncing up the heading. Set standard.
Standard set.
Got some storms ahead of us here. That's fun.
Checked. 1 to go.
Speed.
Check.
VNAV path.
Check.
I bet that was uncomfortable for the crew or the people in back.
Checked.
Thank you for checking. Hey, top of descent. I need to get going here. You have control.
I have control.
I forgot to load my flight plan.
Mike, Yankee, November, airport information. Mike 1400, Zulu, weather, wind 129 at 13, visibility 10,000, sky condition, few clouds at 1,800, 2,500, scattered, temperature 29, dew point 24, altimeter 3018, advise on initial contact, you have information. Mike.
Okay.
Mike, Yankee.
Alright. $40 miles to descent. $199.3. Its approach altitude is 2,000. Right, auto brakes 2. Nope. I have control.
You have control.
Descent procedure.
Stand by.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be by our own tracking. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. BREF is 127. Final approach fix altitude is 1700 feet. Decision altitude is 250 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2000 feet. We'll use autobrake level 2. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a remote stand. No APU required. We'll be using the GPU and air conditioning cart after shutdown. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best as we can. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
I'm good.
Okay, that's the approach brief complete.
Descent approach checklist, please.
Descent approach checklist to transition. Recall.
Check.
Checked. Safety altitude.
Checked.
Checked. Minima.
250 feet. Set.
Checked. VREF, set, auto brakes, auto brake, level 2, passenger signs, on and auto, map integrity,
Checked.
checked, holding at transition,
Confirm execute.
confirm,
Thrust. VNAV speed.
check,
Hold.
check,
Altitude 10,000.
checked,
Already started our descent. Altimeters, transition set altimeters. Altimeters, transition set altimeters.
3018, set, cross-checked, passing 20,200, descending 10,000,
3018 set and cross check.
descent approach checklist complete.
Alright. Our vertical deviation is coming down, so we should start seeing our descent rate. Idle, VNAV
Check.
path.
Check,
Okay, our temperature is above 10 degrees Celsius, so no need for anti-ice while we're in the clouds. Okay. Spoilers are up. Help slow us down here. I have my Airbus throttle hooked up, so no spoilers in this plane. I didn't feel like switching. I've never been in a plane this light, or a 747. Okay, descend and maintain 2,000. Altitude 2,000.
Checked.
Slowing down. 250 knots, below 250 knots, below 10,000 feet. Inside this ring, the lowest I can go is 1,500 feet. That's the minimum safe altitude within 25 miles of the airport. Check our NavRad page. Got the ILS set and it's showing here. That's good. Okay, flaps up. Spoilers, I mean. Spoilers down. Retract. Speed. Speed. Speed.
Check.
Idle.
Check.
Descending, flight level 100.
Check.
Hold.
Check.
Drag required. Speed 230.
Checked.
Speed 210.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Flaps 1 green.
Had to get the flaps out before I got to this green bug. That's my clean speed. And at 5,000 feet, I have to make an altimeter call.
Glide slope alive.
Checked. Glide slope. That will show me how high I need to be coming into the runway. This will be my lateral offset. Once it's here, I'm in the middle. Speed 190.
Checked.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
Speed 180.
Checked. Flaps 5 green.
Checked. Altimeter.
Last 5,000.
There's a boat. There's where we're landing. Speed.
Check.
VNAV path.
Check.
Gonna arm the localizer.
Check.
Speed 160.
Checked.
Flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10. Flaps 10 green.
Checked. I'm gonna have to poof this dude. Thrust.
Check.
Flight level change speed. Arm approach.
Localizer alive.
Checked.
1 to go.
Checked. Airfield QNH.
2500.
2500.
Radio altimeter alive.
Checked. Airfield QNH 3018 set and cross-checked.
Set 3018. Descent rate.
Checked. Speed.
Check.
Altitude. And there's the runway. Wait for that glide slope to move and we'll drop the gear. Look at the reflections of the clouds off the water. Gear down, flaps 20.
Speed checked. Flaps 20. Gear down. Flaps 20, green.
Checked. Flaps 25.
Speed checked. Flaps 25.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 25, green. Speed checked. Flaps 30. Flaps 30, green.
Final fix. Final fix.
Check.
Landing checklist, please.
Landing checklist. Speed brakes.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. Down.
Cabin ready. Missed approach altitude set. Flaps.
30 green.
Landing checklist complete. 1,000 feet.
Checked.
1,000.
Cleared to land.
Check.
My aircraft.
Approaching. 1, 4.
Flight directors off. Bird on.
400.
Approaching
300.
minimums.
Approaching
Checked.
minimums.
50 above.
Minimums.
This side.
Land.
Check.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh.
Speed brakes up. Reverses normal. 100 knots.
Checked.
80 knots.
Checked.
$60 knots.
Checked.
50 knots ground speed. Auto brakes.
Checked. Now that was beautiful. Manual braking.
Shall I turn on the APU?
Yes.
Okay.
After landing procedure.
APU's online.
Check. After landing checklist.
After landing checklist. Fuel transfer, main 1 and 4 off. Lights and strobes off. Weather radar off. Flaps up. Speed brakes down. Stab trim 6 units. APU on. After landing checklist complete.
Shut down 2 and 3. Shut down 2 and 3. Okay, guess it doesn't want to. Lights and doors.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, please, and cross-check. Thank you.
Shutdown procedure, please.
Check. Clear to cut.
Captain, the GPU is connected.
Chocks holding.
Check.
Captain, the air conditioning unit is connected.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
A1000 and standby.
External APU power.
Established.
Demand pumps.
Off.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Passenger signs.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Alright guys, that does it. I need to open a door here. Next page. Open. There we go. That'll allow all the passengers to deboard when the bus gets here. And that's a flight. Never flown one that light before. That was different. Man, did it climb like a rocket, even with 50% D rate. Hope you enjoyed watching. We will see you later.